Terima kasih. Gambarnya ada di dalam.
Dalam pelukan asmaraku. Penulis bagi buku Leluhur, the author for Leluhur. Let's give a big round of applause to Hidayah Amin. Hidayah will be sharing her experience writing the book. Please.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you very much for coming. I see a lot of residents of Kampong Gelam, and it's quite emotional. I've only recently seen this video last night, and and I mean when I watch it, it's all this emotion coming out when you see the faces of familiar people and life in Kampong Gelam. So, okay, let me share a little bit about this journey. I was born in Gedung Kuning, which is at the yellow mansion just outside. My great-grandfather, Haji Yusof, Talipinggam, we know him as the pioneer in the Hajj belt. And he was born in Kandahar Street in 1855. So actually, some people ask me, where do you come from? Actually, my great-grandfather was even born here, so our roots are here. And why, Leluhur? Leluhur is a word, which has Javanese roots that means ancestors. Because I think we exist here because of our ancestors. And okay, let me just tell you how this journey came to be. When we were living Gedung Kuning, I think most of you know that I wrote my first book, Gedung Kuning Memories of a Malay Childhood, in 2010. So we left Kampong Gelam in 1999. That's why you see, I think we were the last few families who left in 1999. And I felt a sense of loss. Like, I lost my home, and I feel very displaced. And I wanted to write down about my own family story first. Actually, I wanted to write about Kampong Gelam, but then I thought it's such a big topic. Why don't I just start with my own family? So I wrote Gedung Kuning Memories of Malay Childhood, and then slowly from then on, branch out to Kampong Gelam. Even in Gedung Kuning, there are stories of Kampong Gelam itself. So then I decided, okay, I want to write about Kampong Gelam. There isn't a lot of books about Kampong Gelam. I think this is the first book, right? A real thorough research. And so I started this journey like a few years back. And then I called people and asked, whether I can interview them. I think some of you may have remembered, I talked to you, then I talked to my uncles, then I said, and of course, writing this book, there's a lot of challenges because some people do not want to be interviewed. I remember when I interviewed this family, and for 3 years, I kept emailing and calling, say, we're busy, so it's, so there's also the challenges in getting photographs and trying to verify facts, and here I'm very thankful because I was awarded the Heritage Project grant by NHB. I think that also helped in coming up with the book because, as you know, publishing is very expensive. That's why until now I still don't have a working bag. So just You know, so, I mean, there's this joke that I told my team, you know, say, oh my God, Hidayah, the paper is so good. So I said, yeah, this is the cost of a Birkin bag. Then they were like, that's why you see me carrying a normal bag. So all this, you know, some people don't know, they think, oh, publishing so easy, right? A book can read. It's not as simple as that. So thank you, NGD, for your patience and for all the support. I mean, in between doing this book, I actually, I felt sick. I mean, some people didn't know, I was under a lot of pressure. And somebody commented that I lost weight. Actually, this volume I made 18 months ago. Because I thought the book would be launched 18 months ago. And then it's like, okay, so I think I thought, okay, better wear, okay, it fits now. It has been a long journey, and also some of the nice pictures you see. Thank you to URA. In fact, the nice postcards you got, and the beautiful tote bag that you're gonna get when you send the feedback form comes from URA. So thank you very much, Kelvin Ang from URA. And also, you all, you know, when I write this, I was thinking, how shall I write it? Shall I write it like in an academic way? Because if you look, there are like, I mean, in actual fact, the manuscript, there are 26 pages of bibliography. And, you know, and I was telling my friend, hey, this is like PhD thesis, you know, but at the end, I'm still not a doctor. So I mean, to me, when I embark on Leluhur, it's actually finding out more about my family, myself, and learning who my neighbors are. You know, I know some people think that, hey, how do you, I mean, I'm actually the last generation that lives in so-called, the younger generation that lives in Kampong Gelam. So people say, oh, you're still so young, how do you know so much about this? You know, so that's also the challenges, and like I said, trying to write balance, because I want to write it in a way that is simple for people to understand, because, you know, my pakcik, yes, they can understand English, but they want to read in a simple way. And then we also price the book cheaply. If you buy that kind of book outside, it's quite a lot of money, but we thought we have it reasonably priced so that more people can afford to read and enjoy, and maybe hopefully invoke some nostalgia. And so this, as with some of you have not been to my other book launches, if you see it, people always say macam orang kahwin, you know. Like, oh, like you're attending a wedding, you know, got burqa, got this, then she said, oh, must wear ethnic clothing, you know, and also kebaya. So I mean, it's something that I enjoy doing. And with my team is very small. Actually, Hello Books is very small, but you know, I have very good friends. I would like to thank some people right now. The book is designed by Mansoor Sabri from Malay Archipelago. And only yesterday, Jeff complained to me. He said, you know, many nights I have to ask her, do you want something to eat? Because she worked until 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Yeah, so yeah, we don't have office hours time to work at that.
Which one is your favorite books?
I think all the stories.
Pick one that makes you cry.
All.
She have yet to cry, it's promised, right? We want to see it. Let's have some drama.
When I was told this story, my bulu rumah meremang. Meaning that my hair stands on end. Okay? This is under the chapter of identities. Identities talk about identity of being Malay and identities of being Muslim, religious identity. It's under Sultan Most Knows.
Okay. You did mention you have the residents yes. Here, and I believe you also have their stories to share.
Yes.
But before that, is it true that your great-grandfather, Mr. Yusuf, is very, very, very rich? Yelah, orang niaga kan, kaya tak dia?
I guess.
Don't worry, the IRA's not here, just walking. They won't know.
Well, he actually invented the tali pinggang. It's called Haji Yusof, and he had a trademark way in 1880. And he actually, as you know, Kampong Gelam is a Pilgrim Hub, and so my great-grandfather actually monopolized the industry in the whole of Asia. So I guess, by that standard, yeah. I mean, he bought Gedung Kuning cash, so in 1912. So I suppose, he's one of the early millionaires.
The legal papers is still around?
Yeah.
Let's be friends.
But I'm not rich, no.
Thanks.
That's why I say no working back. $70 on kickback.
The rich ones will never use expensive bags. They won't show off. Yeah? It is not paid. Okay, Hidayah. I believe there's a lot of family friends here.
Yes.
Who would you like to call on stage?
Okay, I'll just let you know who, there are some people. Of course, the Busra Street residents. You have Tengku Indra and Tengku Shawal from the extended Kampong Gelam family. You have the...
Where are they?
Maybe you all put up your hand so people can...
Tengku Indra? And
Tengku Shawal. Okay, and we have from the H.M. Ali family. You know what is H.M. Ali brand? H.M. Ali shoes are considered the Louis Vuitton of the period.
Oh,
So you have, this is the daughter of H.M. Ali. And also Pak Iskandar, who lived in Bintok Road, and the wife of the H.M. Ali family. And you have the editor of fashion magazine in Ahmadiyya Press, Puan Haliza. She was the stylist of the stars then.
For the Malay film industry?
Yes, the Malay film industry. So Maria Munado will go to her.
Really? I would like to meet you too. We can just... magic will happen. Okay.
Yeah,
Who else?
Who else? Of course, you have my family, the Tali Pinggang family.
This is the Tali Pinggang Haji.
Yeah, but now you see the diluted version again. During my great-grandfather's time, the cloth was imported from Germany. So there was a lot of international trading back then, which I wrote in the book also. In fact, Kampong Gelam is considered the world's fair, where you can find anything from a needle to an ankle. Straits Times in like something newspaper.
Yes, they're very rich. Okay, but is there any of our friends from Kampong Gelam who would like to step forward and share their stories or their memories of Kampong Gelam?
Anybody who would like to share?
Why don't you call?
No, later they'll say, I don't want, and they will scold me after that.
We are just being with Don't worry, orang Melayu dia manja ya. Betul. Why don't you?
Shaira, I don't know, maybe...
Adakah suka?
Or maybe why don't we just maybe get to talk a bit. Why don't, there's not many stories about Islamic Kampong Gelam. Maybe we ask Indra to share a little bit. I also interviewed you, remember?
Wow.
Thank you very much. Firstly, big congratulations to you on your book project. This place is very close to my heart, simply because Hidayah's mother, my mother, and Hidayah's auntie and two other aunties are the closest of friends. And I still remember when I was a kid, we don't have all the luxuries of handphone, not even telephone. When I want to make a phone call, I have to go to Gedung Kuning to borrow her telephone to make a phone call.
Very rich, right?
Right? And then, and I was born in this compound, and I was raised and even got married over here. And when I want to watch TV, we don't have television in those days. We have to go to Kota Raja Community Center. And if you want to watch Channel 5, there's a television right in front, and Channel 8 right at the back. So this place, although it is not very rich in its physical sense, but it is full of richness. The best food in Singapore, you name it, martabak, biryani, sup tulang, nasi rawon, nasi jengaran, all come from this area. Mee rebus all come from this area. That's why I call Singapore 7. We used to be called Singapore 7 is the cholesterol center of Singapore. And it is true. If you check the cholesterol level of all the Kampong Gelamers, we are probably the highest in the whole of Singapore. So this is a fantastic area. So the whole of Jalan Sultan, right from the beginning at the junction of North Beach Road, right up to Beach Road, all the food stalls, and Kandahar Street. Who said nasi kandar originated in Penang? No, nasi kandar originated in Singapore. The Indian stalls along Kandahar Street were the one who was serving nasi kandar. So this place is such a nostalgic place, and really, it's so much so that I and another 50 more people, professionals from our community, have set up what we call a Rotary Club of Kampong Gelam, and we're having our charter next week. So thank you very much, and she's one of our members. Here also is one of our members, and many more. And I'm recruiting many more because we need to lift up this place to become, which is the oldest urban center of Singapore. So thank you very much for this book.
This is like a book about him. He has so many stories to tell.
Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, so as you know, I was born in here at Gedung Kuning. The reason why during that time, my generation, they're really born in hospitals. But my mother chose to give birth to me in Gedung Kuning because of a few reasons. Because I think that's why I'm very attached to Tanah Tupadara, because that is the land where blood was shed at birth for me. It's not, this is my birth land, and the other thing was during my time, there's stories of people swapping babies. You know, because they wanted, you know, like they don't like baby girls, you see baby boy, they swap. And as you know, right, if you watch the TV series K now, there's a story of they swap babies. Even like in this, I mean, so-called incestuation. So during that time, babies were so-called swapped. My mom wanted, you know, she didn't want to take any chance, so I was born there. And when I was born, because my mom had a lot of miscarriages, and they waited a long time for me. And I was the first, okay, my grandmother, Hajah Fatimah, was, not the Hajah Fatimah mosque, but Hajah Fatimah, my grandmother was the first daughter of Haji Yusuf. And I think I would like to think she's beloved. And my mother is the daughter, and I'm, so when I was born, I was actually the first grandchild, her. And it meant so much for her that she actually planted a mango seed in Gedung Kuning. As you know, to thank God for, you know, for these blessings that is me. So she planted, and if you know, if you notice during that time, a large percentage of trees in Kampong Gelam are mango trees, or were mango trees. Yeah, I mean, of course, the Gelam tree, that's how this village came to be known. So she planted this seed, and which of course grew into a mango tree, and you see, and the fruits are as sweet as the girl. And it was shared with people of Kampong Gelam, you know, when they come, you know, in Kampong Gelam, people can go to your house, hey, Cik Lima, masak apa hari ni? Mari makan. It's like that. Even if you in Pusra Street, you can go to one house, you just carry an empty plate. And then you just go and then they will, hey, masak apa? Aku lihat sikit. So you will have a full plate at the end, you know. So people are just very generous, and that's why the mango tree is the symbolism of the generousness. So unfortunately, it was cut down, and you see, the whole intention was when I first wrote Gedung Kuning, that was my only book. I thought I don't have any intention to write. I don't know how to write stories. So I thought, okay, just write this book and that's it. But it was the death of the mango tree that pushed me to come out with a book that so-called gave birth to all these other books. So why it is very symbolic and why I was angry, it's not because, oh, you cut down my tree, it's not territorial, it's not. But it's the symbolism of a heritage. Because if you notice, Malay families in the olden days, they plant trees to commemorate wonderful occasions. And trees, even in Islam, like most Malays are Muslims, to us, a tree is a continual, what's the car? What is the car? Charity. It's a continual charity because the tree sheltered animals. The tree sheltered humans. The tree give you food. You know, so it's life. So to me, the mango tree is symbolic and it also shows the love of my grandmother. And I mean, my grandmother and my mother, they have long gone, but I remember my mother said this to me. They call me Cik Ida. Say, Cik Ida, kalau kita tak tulis cerita kita, nanti orang lain yang tulis cerita kita. Say, Cik Ida, if you don't write our story, other people will write it for us. I also want to also say this. You know, this occasion also is a meaningful occasion because for the first time, you see, Haji Yusof has 2 wives. No, last time people got wives, huh? Not mistresses, but wives. So we are actually from the, just a little bit, we are from the second wife who lives in Gedung Kuning. The first wife lived in Normish Road, Nuripa. Basically, the brother of the wife met him on the way to Hajj. My great-grandfather went on a Hajj at the age of 25 in 1800, late 1800. So, and because he looked like a good man, you know, kind. So this man actually asked him, hey, are you married? And he said, no. I have a sister. Would you like to marry her? So, like, you know, last time people don't know anything, right? So he said, okay. But my sister is older than you. He said, okay. And then he said, okay. So when he got back from Hajj, he married her. And he lived in 717 Norwich Road. And with the first wife, he only had 1 son. And later, the wife couldn't give birth anymore. So, and he was a strapping young man, he's making, he has money and, you know, of course during then, people want more children, right? So the first wife asked him, why don't you take a second wife? And actually my grandmother told me that he didn't want to because it's like bingung, like another family to feed. And remember, in the olden days, people are fair. You give one house, one family, you give another house, another family. And my great-grandfather was dead. And then, but the wife said, no, I think why don't you marry and I will propose someone for you.
Wow.
Your wife said that. So she actually proposed to my great-grandmother. And with my great-grandmother, he had 13 kids. And the first, of course, my grandmother was the first kid. And for the longest time, I do not know the first wife family. For the longest time. And I'm very happy to see that they are here today.
Oh, where are they? Please stand up, please. Your family.
So if you see the 2 girls outside, the 3 girls, they are the 6th generation of my great-grandfather. And yeah, they're Fifi, Hidayah, and Sarah.
Can you please step forward? We didn't see you without earlier on while you were reading up those songs. Let us see you, please.
because of, you know, like drama. You know, you watch Dynasty, right? When you have not say powerful families, you have two separate families, there's always drama and conflict, and we do not know, and the first wife family thought we are like this, we all thought we are like, you know. So until recently, we got reacquainted, and so I told them that I'm doing this book, we want to renew family ties. Because whatever it is, they are still Haji Yusof. Haji Yusof is our patriarch. And then I asked them to come and join, and with all the mothers and the aunties, and to just tell everybody that, yeah, Haji Yusof has another family. And you know, so you will carry on the next. They are 6th generation, I'm 4th generation. Oh, you're 7th generation, oh my God. You're thinking? Oh, I'm 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th generation. And because, you know, I was thinking, right, I'm not getting younger, so I need to pass down all our archival research and all that. So I told, and I'm quite glad, we are now family, so, there's nothing like, last time there's Gedung Kuning family. Oh, orang Gedung Kuning, gini, right? You say this. So these are all the Gedung Kuning families, and this is the non-regional family. But, this book actually also brought a strange family together. So thank you.
Thank you. Finally, you're human. So sorry, I might sound so cruel, but I'm glad she cried. Everybody cried because you are very sincere. It's okay to cry, right? Cry. You meet families, you meet all those people you've met for a long time, and you worry about makeup. You mentioned the beautiful mango tree that was cut down, and that was history. But here you are standing, remain beautiful as it is. Because you have a very good heart. Is that for me or for her? Now, they can take you away from your home. They can cut down the tree. They can never take away your pride. Give a big round of applause. Now, what are your hopes for Leluhur? What do you hope to achieve, or what do you want out of it? Let's step forward.
Saya sebagai anak Kampong Gelam, saya berharap dengan wujudnya buku ni kita dapat mengeratkan silaturahim antara kita, walaupun kita tidak berada di Kampong Gelam, tapi semangat Kampong Gelam tu amat kuat. Dan jadi saya harap dengan ini lebih ramai orang lagi dapat tahu tentang cerita-cerita kita, bagaimana Kampong Gelam adalah satu kampung yang moden pada zaman itu, di mana orang-orangnya berjaya dalam apa pun segi yang mereka ceburi. Bukan ada yang ada celik pandai, ada peniaga, ada banyak orang berbakti. Dan macam sekarang kalau kita ingatkan, meniaga tu cuma meniaga besar-besar kan, tapi walaupun meniaga bermain pun satu usaha yang bagus. Dan itu harapan saya, dan saya harap kita akan ceritakanlah cerita kita kepada anak cucu kita, supaya mereka dapat contoh-contoh yang baik. Kerana saya rasa orang-orang Kampong Gelam ni semua adalah the best role model for the